In this video, I'm going to be talking about past life regression and offering meditation if you would like to explore. So I first became interested in past lives a couple years ago. I had a dream in which I saw myself in several different bodies. I thought it was very strange because I had never had any dream like that before. Usually in my dreams, I was just myself. And in this dream in particular, one really strong, vivid dream, I saw myself in several different bodies, and it was sort of like back to back. So I was really intrigued, and I went to this place in LA called the Hypnosis Motivation Institute. They were giving a seminar about past lives, and during the seminar they had us partner up with different people to do an exercise. We essentially did a meditation where we answered questions about the other person, and I remember being incredibly shocked because the person who I randomly partnered with ended up telling me one of the lives that I had seen in my dream. And I even had a friend who was with me that just like turned her head and looked at me and was like really surprised. So I've done a lot of research into learning about past lives, and there's actually a lot of research about different studies that have been conducted. If you guys want to learn more, I would recommend checking out Dr. Ian Stevenson and Dr. Helen Wambach. Dr. Ian Stevenson did several studies with children who remembered past lives and gathered a lot of information which they were able to cross-check the evidence of what the kids were saying in their stories with actual people or actual historic places that matched up with their stories. And likewise with Dr. Helen Wambach, she did hypnosis with over 1,000 participants, and they were able to, well, there were actually several commonalities in what her patients would say. They were from similar places in the Aztec regions and wore similar clothes and used similar utensils, and it's pretty hard to refute that sort of evidence. One of the main benefits of discovering your past lives is it can actually be really healing. So a lot of the times people will have random phobias and different sorts of fears, and they'll actually be connected to things that happened in past lives. So for example, I heard a story of one man who had a terrible fear of water, like an irrational fear of drowning, and when he was regressed into hypnosis, he saw that he had actually died before by drowning in a car underwater. And once he saw that imagery and processed and released it in his waking normal life, he was no longer afraid of water. There's a lot of different parallels and things that you can heal when you figure out what happened, which life it was connected to. It's giving it awareness, shining a light on it. It's kind of like if you ever see scary movies and there's a haunting and basically like the ghost doesn't leave people alone until they uncover the body. It's sort of like that, because essentially our subconscious mind is the storehouse of our memories and our thoughts, and it affects how we live in our daily lives. It actually doesn't necessarily even have to be a past life in a sense, because I don't believe that time is linear in the way that we're taught or exposed to the idea of time. It could simply be parallel lives, or just in a quantum sense, like what your soul is connected to in the quantum realm. Check out this meditation. Hopefully you can relax and allow some memories to surface, and let me know in the comments below if you have any revelations or interesting experiences or visions. In this meditation, we will be working with the power of the subconscious mind to recall past aspects of yourself, your soul, and your consciousness. You will be safely placed in a relaxed hypnotic state where I will assist you in recalling deeply embedded memories of one of your previous selves. Do not place any expectations or judgments on this process or yourself. Simply allow yourself to be open to exploring. The way this works best is to trust and allow what arises. Focus on the first sensations or instincts. Do not feel tempted to doubt or change what first arises, as the subconscious mind works in firsts and initial impulses. Have a pen and paper ready to jot down your experience at the end of this recording. To begin, get into a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes and begin to relax your breath. Move around as much as you need to, adjusting your body to feel supported, comfortable, and relaxed. Bring your awareness to your breath and take a deep, full inhale, breathing into your belly and allowing it to expand until it's completely full. Hold it for a few seconds and then take a deep, cleansing exhale. Once again, breathe in and send the warm energy of your breath to any part of your body that is tense or sore or tight. Hold it and release all the tension in a slow exhale. Feel your breath going to all the tight and tense places, loosening and softening them, and send the tension out with the breath. Doing this a few more times. Sending out any distracting thoughts or feelings on your exhale. Observe your breath with your mind's eye and feel the still, peaceful energy as you quiet your mind and relax your body. In this moment, you are completely present in the room you are in, on the surface on which you are sitting or laying, in your breath that is inside your body. And with your mind's eye, you feel your inner light calmly building and radiating from the inside out. You feel a peaceful white glow dancing along the outline of your skin, shimmering with a bright, glittering radiance. Take this light and expand it even further out, several feet out now, so that you're bright enough to light up the entire room with your rays. This is your aura, your personal electromagnetic field. It keeps you safe and makes you radiant and magnetic to all that your heart wishes to draw to you. Take a deep, slow, cleansing inhale, breathing the frequency of this bright light into your body, feeling it enter into the center of your heart. And take a slow, purifying exhale, growing the light around your field to shine even brighter and longer. Till it is at least 9 feet out on all sides of your body. Feel the presence of love and peace within your energy body, inside and outside of your physical body. Focus on the sensation of expansion. And now, with your mind's eye, picture yourself stepping outside of your physical body with your consciousness, your radiant energy body. Stepping outside now, you observe yourself as an onlooker, feeling love and peace towards your physical vessel with its closed eyes, safe and protected in the high-frequency white light enveloping and surrounding it. Feel the reverence and connection to your physical self. Feeling safe and protected. And as you prepare for this journey, know that your connection to your physical self remains in the background of your consciousness, wishing you luck, love, and expansion on your journey. Your translucent light body receives this love and is now ready to go. You hear a honking sound outside of your room. Gathering your 2 suitcases, you slowly and peacefully make your way out of your room, closing the door behind you. Walking through your house towards your front door. And as you open the door to step outside, you see a shining yellow vehicle parked just outside on your sidewalk. On the roof of the vehicle is a bright light with the words "Spirit Taxi." You make your way to this yellow car, and a figure in the driver's seat steps out to help you with your bags. You feel a pleasant familiarity with this being, and as you greet each other, you realize it is your spirit guide. This guide has often been with you as a silent presence, watching over you and protecting you in various situations. Note the form of their figure, the colors and feeling of the energy from being with them. With your bags in the trunk, you make your way inside the spirit taxi. Sitting on the soft cushioned seats, feeling a slight jolt as the engine is turned on and the wheels begin moving. Feel the sensations in your body as you prepare for your departure. Are you feeling excited? A bit nervous? Perhaps a little bit of both? You remember the relaxed feeling now of maintaining your focus on your breath, and you take a few more deep breaths as you move along in the spirit taxi. Your guide's silent presence adding an even more calm, cool, and relaxed feeling to your energy. And on this drive, you approach a tunnel beneath a bridge. Entering this tunnel with its soft lighting, you delight at the colorful fractal paint patterns on its walls. You see shades of deep and light red, soft and bright orange, dim and bright yellows, mossy sea greens, jade-colored greens, turquoise and royal blues, indigo and purples, following a rainbow-colored pattern. This brings your energetic vibration into an even higher and more pleasant, peaceful state. Continuing down the tunnel, you see geometric shapes, patterns, and textures, some of which you've never seen before. The sequence of color repeating: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple, again and again. And still you relax your breathing even further, synchronizing it with the patterns of colors as you breathe in and out. Breathing in with the red, orange, yellow, suspending the breath at the green, and exhaling at the blue, indigo, and purples. Breathing in and noticing the fractals and patterns of the red, orange, and yellows. Switching at the green and exhaling at the blue, indigo, and purples. Focusing on this now for the next few minutes as you travel down this ornate, intriguing tunnel, repeating the sequence of the breath. And now you can see the sunlight approaching from the other end of the tunnel as you approach its exit. Exiting now, you feel the light stimulating your eyes into seeing more clearly. And you see and feel the sunlight now, seeing the sun shining against your skin. You look at it now from outside your window. And as you gaze across to the other window, you see that you are arriving at a train station. Your spirit taxi guide pulls up into the parking lot in front of a tall, large, commanding white building. It appears to be a building from a completely different era, with fine large columns and beautiful architecture. Your guide stands beside your door and opens it, giving you a hand to help you out. Your suitcases are placed beside you, and your guide hands you a gift, asking you not to open it until the end of your journey on your way back. You agree and send your guide love and well wishes as you make your way to the entrance of the train station. As you feel the flurry of energy around you from people, families, children, speaking, walking by swiftly and waiting in lines, you spot several signs above you with arrows. One of these signs is labeled Past and points you to an escalator to your left. You walk towards this escalator, rolling your suitcases behind you, and mount the first step. Moving slowly down, you see the platform and a copper-colored train parked in front of you now as you step off the escalator. Squeezing past a few groups of people near the entrance of one of the doorways, you make your way inside the train and sit at a row of 4 seats facing each other by a large window. You stow your luggage on a rack above you and take a seat nearest the window. You wait a few minutes now as the rest of the people settle into their places. Continuing to breathe and take in this scene. Now everyone has settled. A bell rings and all the doors slide closed. A sign in the middle of the aisle illuminates, indicating 8 minutes till your arrival. The train begins moving now at a very high speed. so quickly that as you look out the window, you see only a vague blur. A vague blur of colors of a quickly moving landscape. Yet you feel incredibly steady and calm among this, as if you feel an intrinsic feeling of safety and knowing. You relax into your seat and patiently await for your arrival. You feel a slight shake and notice that the train is slowing down now, as you hear a slight screeching of the brakes. The train comes to a stop and all of the passengers grab their belongings and shuffle to make their way out of the train towards their past life. You grab your 2 suitcases from the rack above you and walk out of the train and into your past life. And as you walk out, you observe and sense a completely different reality from a completely different time. Take a look around and notice what you see. Are you in a different country or a different city? What year is it? What does the landscape or surroundings look like? Take a look at your hands, your arms, and your whole body. What do you see? What do the people around you look like? Tilt your head down and look at your feet and what's below. As you move forward along this new place, absorbing all the information and feeling sensations, you notice a shiny, bright object laying a few feet ahead of you. You move towards it now, and grasping it in your hands, you realize it is a mirror. Hold this mirror up towards you. What do you see looking back at you in this mirror? Look into your eyes and examine your face. What age do you appear to be? Look into your eyes and examine your face. What does your facial expression show about you? Now place the mirror back down and continue moving forward and examining your surroundings. Looking to your right and to your left, and up above you. Recall who you are in this lifetime as you continue moving forward. What was your name if you had one? What is your occupation? Now, I want you to see yourself arriving at your home or dwelling place. Knocking on the door, or simply opening it with a key, or simply entering. Take a note of who is there. Are there family members or people you recognize or feel familiarity to? Are you alone? Are there any house pets? Are you in a conventionally built structure or somewhere out in nature? Now, go to the place where you would sleep. Continue breathing and feeling present as you process all this information. Take a few moments to examine this place and move as you need to. Now, I want you to open your 2 suitcases and examine what is inside. It could be anything, several things, or nothing at all. Take a mental note of the first thing you see. If there are items inside, examine them and notice how they make you feel or what they remind you of. Take some time now to throw away into a violet flame bucket all the things you do not wish to keep anymore. And feel reverence and gratitude for any items you might decide you do want to keep. Place them back into your luggage. Complete this process now. Feel the lightness of your renewed, cleared up energy as you release this energetic baggage you have been carrying for a long time. Now, make your way back towards the exit of this home or dwelling place. Say farewell to anyone who might be there, and say goodbye to this place you once called home. Take your time to slowly make your way back towards the train station, taking notice of any last details you wish to remember about this place and past life. And making your way back towards the familiar platform with the familiar copper train. You make your way inside the train, taking the same seat as before. The train doors close and the train sets off. You remember your guide's gift to you and you bring it out now to take a look. It is a small wooden box decorated with various jewels and crystals. You open it and inside is a piece of paper. It reads, "The lesson you learned in this life." And you read the rest of this now. taking a deep understanding of what this previous life taught you, what you learned and what you can now leave behind, the new person you can now be in your present life. You take in a deep, grateful breath and exhale a sigh of relief and relaxation. You arrive now at the train station where your guide first brought you. You make your way through the station and outside to where you see your spirit guide awaiting you. You hug your guide and feel the high vibrations of joy and release. Release from the karmic cycle you no longer have to repeat. You have deleted the thought, characteristic, and or energy corresponding to unwanted traits of your present self. It is no longer there. And as you ride now back through the rainbow-colored tunnel, you feel again an awareness of coming closer back into your physical body. Arriving now back at the physical location of your presence in this present lifetime. Back into your room, back into your bright auric field, back into your physical body. And feeling the sensations now of your lungs breathing in air, and the sensation of the soft drumming of your heartbeat. Take a slow, deep inhale into your belly, feeling the cool air flowing into your nose and inflating your chest. Pause and exhale deeply, releasing and sealing this session into your subconscious mind. Thank you for experiencing this hypnosis. Goodbye.